what's good? It's the FKOP here, coming back at you with another video. And today, we got another exciting video for y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? We got the purple Green Luffy today. I was seeing this leader. I wasn't too excited about it at first. Then I seen the effect, the 6K until the end of the opponent's turn. It made me think of a certain leader that we like. The RP Luffy gang. You know what I'm saying? So I had to give him a try. So I did a lot of testing with this deck, and then this is where we're at right now. If you like content like this, hey, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button for your boy, and hey, you can join the crew now too, man. Let's get it. All right. We got the leader here. The purple green Luffy. You know what I'm saying? Effect says activated main -2 if you only have Straw Hat crew type characters in play. Set up to 2 of your rested Don cards as active, then this leader gains 1,000 power to the end of your opponent's next turn. Very powerful effect, especially with the cards that we have in this deck, you know what I'm saying? 6K lead is always a great thing, you know what I mean? 6K lead is always a great thing. Who's in the lab cooking for y'all boys on this one. We got 3 of the Sanjis, 2K counter, 4 cost, you know what I'm saying? Mainly just 2K counter though. Does have an effect, Don times 1, your turn for every 3 rested Don on your field. This character gains 1,000 power, so can come up, but hasn't came up yet. So just 2K counter right now. Got 4 of the new Namis here. This is our top 5 searcher right here. Top 5 search of a Straw Hat crew type card other than Nami. So this searches everything in our deck except 2 cards. So great searcher. Gotta play it, you know what I'm saying? We got 4 of the Brooks here. I seen people playing the Zoros. I think Brook's better just because Brook can play at 3 costs or less on play from your hand. So this helps you flood the board, you know what I'm saying? We got plenty of targets in this deck to hit off Brook. So we got 4 of the Brooks. We got 2 of the 3 drop Brooks. 5 is 3 costs, 5K attack. On KO, rest one of your opponent's leaders or cost 5 or lower characters. So on KO, this can rest a leader or a 5 or lower character. Great card that you can play off Brook as well. We got 4 of the new Sanji Puddings here. Sanji Pudding is probably one of the most broken cards in this deck, and this is what you more than likely want to see in most of your opening hands. You know what I'm saying? When 2 or more of your Don cards are returned to your Don deck, set up to 1 of your Don cards from your Don deck is active. So this ramps your Don back. Makes your lead effect only a Don -1. Then on play, if the number of your Don cards is less than or equal to your opponent's, you draw a card, so it replaces itself in the later game, you know what I'm saying? So pretty much once you get the ball rolling, this is drawing the card, and it's re-ramping you back. So 2 of these on board is devastating. Let's get on to the next card. We got 4 Nico Robin here. This is a 3 cost blocker. On KO, it's a searcher. Look at the top 3 of your cards, reveal 1 Straw Hat crew type. You got the Don -1. But as you can tell, this deck we're minusing a lot of Don. We don't really care too much. We got ways around that. So great card. You can play off Brook as well. 2 of the Frankies. I was running 4 of this card. I don't like it better than Zoro, so therefore I cut it down to 2. Reason being is because you have to have less than or equal to Don to ramp with this card. Zoro ramps as long as you're at 3 life. So only 2 of these cards. Great card. You can play it off Brook as well. Probably one of the most broken cards in the deck right here is the 6 drop Luffy. 6 drop, 7 costs. If your leader's multicolored and your opponent has 5 or more Don cards on the field, this character gains rush. When attacking, once per turn, you can return 2 active Don. Keywords active Don. Cards to your Don deck, set this character's active, and then add the top card of your life to your hand. With your lead effect, this is a 6 cost rusher that can attack for 7 twice. You know what I'm saying? So you drop them down on 6, use your lead effect, put 2 Don back, set 2 Don active. Now you have the 2 active Don to use his effect. Now you can swing 6, 7, 7 on a 6 Don turn. Absolutely broken. Broken card, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta take a life, but drawing the card never hurt nobody, you know what I'm saying? We got 4 of the Zorojoros here. Great ramp card, especially for low life leaders, especially for Luffy leaders, you know what I'm saying? Great card. I like it better than the Frankie, so I'm running 4 of these. Also another card you can play off Brook as well. So going second, dropping the Brook, dropping the Zorojoro, never hurt nobody, you know what I'm saying? More swings. We got 4 of the Sanjis. Sanji's really broken in this deck because majority of the time you're going to be 2 or less Don than your opponent, which means this is basically a 3 cost 6K blocker in your hands right here, and it's also a 2K counter. So you know you can use it for whatever you need to use it for. A great card. We have this is the highest cost card in this deck, and the reason being is because I feel like using 9 drops in this deck is not really as good as using more of the low cost cards. So this is the highest cost card in my deck. It's a 7 drop Sanji. Rush Sanji, rest of the blockers, you know, great card. Um, I tried the Luffy Taro, I tried the other 7 drops. This card's just better. Don't waste your time, and it has counter, so it's never dead in hand. We got 4 of the Usahachis, y'all know about this card. 2K counter, rest of the opponent's blocker, 5 or less, you know, great card. We got 3 of the 0 cost Gum Jet Gatlins, help unbrick our hand, you know what I'm saying, get some bricks out of hand, like our you know, our Luffy, whatever we got to get out of hand, just help us get there, you know what I'm saying. We got 3 of the Gum Giants, great card. Seen some people not running this card, but I choose to run it because I can run it. Why wouldn't I run it, you know what I'm saying. We got 2 of the Elite Performer Disasters. This is our extra ramp piece right here, to help us ramp, you know. Also has a trigger to ramp, and it also draws a card, so it replaces itself as well, so you can't beat it. Might figure out a way to go up 4 in this list. I think I did test 4 at one point in time. But 2's been working out well for me. This list has been very solid so far. So that's the list. Let's get into the gameplay. But before we do, hey Brooke, draw that beat. Alright crew, we got a Red Yellow Sabo here. I haven't played Red Yellow Sabo with this deck yet, so it's gonna be an interesting matchup. Let's see how this go. I'm going first, he's going second. We see ramp in hand, so we're probably going to keep this hand. We got ramp, we got decent bodies, we got a brook, so we can spam the board. Don't see the Sanji pudding, but hey, it is what it is. You know, you're not going to see it every game. I'd rather keep this hand than you mulligan into an even worse hand, you know what I'm saying? As long as I got some ramp, I'm good. At least I can get ramped up, so when I do see my Sanji puddings, my dons are going to be really broken. So we swing 5 there, play out our Zoro. Hope he can't KO it with something this turn, you know what I'm saying? If he does, he does. You know, it is what it is. We're used to that. We play RP Luffy, so we're used to that. Let's see what he does here. Might figure out a way to get the Thunder Bog was in here, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? We'll see. Guys, taking a little bit of time here. Thinking, I guess he's swinging 5 at us. Probably should just take that, yeah, because we needed to take the life anyway. Got some decent cards in hand. Oof, we draw into a Sanji pudding here. Probably put 1 on Zoro, swing 5, then swing 5 a lead, then play out. Nah, put on 1 on Zoro, swing 5. Usually here people would use the Sanji pudding effect, right? But I'm testing a new theory of not using the Sanji pudding effect till the turn after I play it, unless I have a Frankie on board. So that's what I'm testing right now. I wanna have more Don to work with, you know, turn 3 and 4. So that's the reason I'm doing that. If I use the effect right here, I'm just gonna neg the Don that I rep with Zoro. Actually, I'm not even trying to do it with Frankie on board as well, to be honest. Just because I want that ramp. Like, I want the ramp to count for something, you know what I'm saying? I guess you do have to do it with Frankie just to ramp it back, like, yeah. To give yourself a 6K lead. So yeah, only with Frankie's on board, do it. Only use the leader effect the turn you play Sanji. On 5 anyways. On 5. Just saying on curve. He's doing a lot of shenanigans here. He swung 7 at us with the ace. Swinging 6 at us or Zoro. We're gonna let that go. Swinging another 7 at us. We'll counter out of this one. We do got the Brook, so we can play the Brook with Nico Robin here. Okay, so we're on 8 on turn, right? Got a Sanji pudding on board. We can play out the Brook Nico Robin here. Alright, so we got 4 on up. Now we can use our lead effect, which we can swing first, just to, you know, so he doesn't know what we're doing. Swing first, swing 7. Now we can use our leader effect. Return 2, stand 2, and then ramp 1 because we have a Sanji Pudding on board. And guess what? We got enough to play our 6 drop Luffy. We just top deck. So probably swing 7, swing 7. Swing 7 here. Play out our Luffy and swing another 7. And we just established 3 bodies on 1 turn, and we swung 7 3 times. Insane amount of just pressure on our opponent. And that was on an 8 dime turn, which really was more than 8 dime because you know our leader effect. But we're not gonna talk about all that. We're not gonna get into the mathematics of all that. You know what I'm saying? But either way it goes, he has to worry about this board. Like, there's no way he's not scared of this board right now. That Luffy can swing twice. You know, so it's like he's swinging at me for 6, which is a mistake here. No way he's swinging at me for 6. I probably would have loaded up and took out that Luffy like he got to at this point. Swinging 7. We'll take probably block out, maybe, to be honest. Just block out. Oh, we're taking. So he's got 2 down up. I'm thinking he's got playing the little baby one now. The little baby ace, probably. Swinging another 7. Just 2K out of that, probably. Oh, we blocked out of it. Makes sense, makes sense. Probably gonna play out the baby ace here. Cool, that's cute. I'm out the other ace. Leaving him at 1 life though, so that might not have been the right play to make. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of attacks when they come in. We draw into another Sanji Pudding, man. This guy's absolutely fucking cooked. Play out our Sanji Pudding here. Swing 7. He's at 7K lead, but it doesn't even matter because we got so many attacks about to come in. Swing 7, he counters out. Cool, that's cute. Put 2 on Brook, swing another 7. See what he want to do here. Testing the waters. Another 1K counter. He takes that hit, so that's making me think he's bricked up in hand. I'm like, alright, well, if you're bricked, this is about to be ugly. So we'll go 1 on lead, swing 7, and then we'll probably go 2 on Luffy and swing 9K 2 times. Only got 5 cards in hand, and I doubt he has what it takes to get out of this. So we'll swing 7. That's to give us the one. Yep. Then we'll swing 9 and swing 9. Use effect, restand, swing another 9. He got out of the first one, but he can't get out of the second one. Just absolutely broken right there, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely broken, good match, you know what I'm saying? Let's get on to the next one, crew. Alright, we got us a Green Yellow Law here. Haven't played too many of these. Haven't really read up on his effect and studied it, so we're kind of going in blind here. But you know, as I always like to say, well, y'all probably never heard me say, but as I like to say, man, as long as you play your cards right, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna work out for you in the end. So that's what we gonna do. We gonna try to play our cards right. 3 on turn. We got a Frankie, so we'll probably swing 5, play out Frankie. And here we have double Sanjis. I'm probably going to use play out Sanji next turn. My 5 on turn, and probably use his effect right away, just because we do got the Frankie. But I am testing on not using my Sanji effect right away. I'm not using my leader effect on turn 3. Because I do like using it on turn 4 better. But you know, I'm going to use it here anyway. And 2 we'll gain 1 back. We do got Zoro, so that's another reason to use it because we can play another body out. So I'm probably not gonna swing with my Frankie here, just because I don't want him to be able to just kill it. So we'll swing 6. If he gets a trigger and kills it, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Or he counters out, so it doesn't matter. Then we'll play our Zoro here. So I think I'm about to make a mistake right here. Keep in mind, guys, I'm still learning this deck. I have played a lot of games with it though now, but it is what it is. I'm learning right here. So I think this next turn I'm probably gonna swing out of sequence, which kind of messes up my Don, but it's still not the most terrible swings. You know what I'm saying? So I swing 6 here. Probably just counter out. We're at 3-9. See what he wants to do. We don't care about that Basil Hawkins. We're just gonna ignore it, and we're gonna keep putting pressure on him. So right here I should swing with Frankie first, but I think I'm gonna swing with Zoro first, which is out of sequence, because Frankie can ramp if you have equal to or less done. Zoro can ramp it if you have 3 life. So my Zoro is gonna ramp regardless. You know what I'm saying? So it's pointless for me to swing with him first, because now my Frankie will not be able to ramp. So I should have went 3 on Frankie first, then swung, then put 1 on Zoro, swung 5. Or I could have went 5 with Frankie, 7 with Zoro, you know what I'm saying? Either way, I should have swung better, but I didn't. So that's the price I gotta pay, you know what I'm saying? Who got that? Play out our Nami searcher here. We're going to probably search into the Gum Giant, because we're leaving 1 up for Gum Giant. And we're going to protect our Sanji Puddings with our life here, you know what I'm saying? See what our opponent does. See what he does. I misplayed another time right here. I should have just went ahead. I used a 2K. I shouldn't have used a 2K to protect Zoro. Should have let him take it off the board, but I guess I had stuck in my head that I wanted to keep ramping. So doing that, I messed up, and I'm gonna have to use my Gum Giant to get rid of my Luffy in hand to save my Sanji Pudding now, which I wouldn't have had to do if I would have just waited until he tried to kill my Sanji Pudding, because that's the only card that really matters anyway. That's on the board right now, you know what I'm saying? Having that 6-drop Luffy for next turn would be just devastating. Like, yeah, he does got a blocker, but he's only got 2 life, so it's like that's like 5-7K attacks. You know what I'm saying? He's got 5 cards in hand. Attacking Sanji Pudding here, I don't want my Sanji Pudding to go, so I have to use my Gum Giant right there. Unfortunate. Do get a searcher, so there is a chance that maybe we can draw into one. Nope. Get a 6-drop Sanji, so it is what it is. Probably should play out our Nico Robin here. That way we can use our leader effect for free. Thinking, yeah, we'll swing 7 first. Why not? 7 into his board. Try to get some cards out of hand. Potentially his blocker. See what he wants to do. No, don't strap. I should play Nico Robin here. Use my leader effect. Or I can keep swinging first. You know what I'm saying? I guess, yeah. Play around the triggers. Gotta play around the triggers, man. You don't want to play your blocker out first. Swing 4, ramp 1 rested. We're 9 done. I'm not playing around the triggers anymore, but we're trying to get his board anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we'll replace our searcher here. We'll go lead effect. We'll get the ramp 2 active, and then we'll get the ramp 2 more active because of the 2 Sanji Puddings on board. And we're at 5 down here. Swing 7 into Cavendish. Do you want to give me a Cavendish or not? What you want to do, buddy? What you wanna do? Alright, he gives me the Cavendish. I'll take that. I'll take that right there. Probably put one on lead, swing another 7. Play out our 3-drop Brook, leave one up for Gum Gum Giant as a bluff, you know what I'm saying? Or if we draw into it off life. Blocks out there. Counters out. Bam, bam. We'll play over to Frankie. Because Zorador can ramp us no matter what. As long as we're at 3 life. Right now our board is looking pretty devastating, I ain't gonna lie. We do got a blocker. The only thing we care about blocking is our Sanji. Our Sanji's here. We'll see how that goes. We played out another Law. I don't think he can gain a life because he doesn't have a card in hand to reveal or something. I don't know. I don't know how this guy works yet. I haven't really studied him. I definitely do need to make some videos going over these new leaders though, because the only way to really play efficiently against them is to, you know what the fuck they're doing. So, definitely need to drop some videos going over these new cards, these new leaders, man. And I'll probably do that soon. I know a lot of y'all don't really care about videos like that when I drop stuff like that, so a lot of y'all don't care about this video, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't RP Luffy or Peanut Butter Luffy, man, you know, my views ain't hitting like that, but it is what it is. Might just start making content on other leaders or something, members only or something, I don't know. Only for those who care, you know what I mean? So we're gonna play out our Sanji here just so we can get all the value out of our leader effect. And we're probably gonna swing 7 a shit ton of times. 7. Maybe a couple 7s, a couple 9s, you know what I'm saying? Really could just swing 5 there and get the same results. 7. We'll go 8. And that's it right there for the Green Yellow Law, man. Not bad, not bad. Deck's performing excellent right now. Let's get on to the next game, crew. If I remember right, this game doesn't last long, but it's because we put so much pressure on our opponent. There ain't really much you can do. I don't know, I can't remember. I played a lot of games with this deck, but I did show y'all the finalized build, and I will have that linked in the description if you want to try it out yourself. Still working with it. I mean, it's new, you know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna find the perfect build right away. It's gonna take some testing, man. I like to test a lot before I drop something, you know what I'm saying? If you're excited for this leader, man, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. We take the first life here. We get into our Rush Luffy. That's a good sign. And I see this guy's playing a really weird build. Tony Chopper. So that's unfortunate because that means he's probably gonna flood the board, and I don't want to deal with that right now, to be honest. Probably should put one on my Frankie, swing into his little 3-cost hiking bear. Game 1 rested. Yes, sir. We're back up to 5. My theory here is, since he's playing these low-cost cards, I want to make my leader 6K every turn if possible. Because I don't want to deal with, you know, just straight up attacks. Like, you're going to have to invest to attack me. Plays out another Tony Chopper. Unfortunate. Plays the 4-drop. Or 3-drop Tony Chopper, which can play another one, another card. Interesting build. I think I did think about that, but Shank's cards are just better. I get flooding the board is toxic, but Ben Beckman's and lime juices and everything else that you got at your hands is just better. I don't know. But needless to say, looks like a fun build. Definitely something you can test out. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, probably with the new Luffy leader, the SD21. Tony Chopper package, man. The Animal Kingdom Pirates package. We're gonna count out of that right there. He's just going straight face. He's got a lot of board. He's got a lot of bodies on board, so I don't want to give him no life. Should definitely counter out, yeah. All right, 7 on turn. And lead effect will stand up 2. Yes, we'll ramp 1 off of the Sanji Pudding. Should put probably 2 on Frankie. Swing into the 4 cost guy, you know what I'm saying? Ramp 1 rested. See what he wants to do here. See what he wants to do. Can use leader effect, but alright, so we'll go 7 into his Tony Chopper here. Thought about going 6 in first, but I was like, nah, we'll go 7. We're gonna make sure this thing get off the board, just in case he uses leader effect. And alright, so we should go 6 in on lead. And right here, we're gonna go down life because we don't care. Probably been beneficial for him to hit our Luffy with his leader effect, but he didn't. So 7, return 2 active, bam bam. Draw us a card. Wing another 7. Got him down to 2 life already, and a shit ton of board presence, and a lot of decent, no, not a lot, but decent amount of counter in hand. What we got, like 6K counter in hand, so not terrible, not terrible. Swinging with his little chopper guy again. See what he wants to do. See what he wants to do. We are a 6K lead, so it's not gonna be easy for him. I'm not gonna make it easy for him. You know what I'm saying? Come on, little hiking bear. He's only 5 at 6, which is probably frustrating for him. And yeah, he quits out there. I guess him swinging 5 at 6, he was kind of salty about that. But he did have 5 down left. He could have put 1 on and then played out a blocker or something maybe. Or possibly could have played out the rush Luffy. Wouldn't have mattered though, because next turn he's not getting out of all these attacks. So, you know, it is what it is. Let's get on to the next game, crew. Alright, crew, we got a Boa Hancock here, you know what I'm saying? Not a Luffy, but his younger sister, you know what I mean? So, we're gonna run with it, Let me hit the water real quick, crew. Alright. We got Luffy's younger sister here, you know what I'm saying? In the building. Hands decent, we got some ramp. We got a brook, you know what I'm saying? We can flood the board. We can do our little mini Jinbei type shit, you know what I'm saying? A little mini Jinbei. That's what Brook is. He's like our little mini Jinbei, you know what I mean? Alright. He's playing out a blocker here. We'll be on 4 down our next turn. Just play our Brook out. Probably swing 5 first. Play our Brook into our Zoro. We can get some ramp on board, you know what I mean? For that Sanji Pudding next turn. And we're just gonna flood the board out quick. Let's see if he got anything to get rid of. Nope, he plays out a Boa Hancock. So what is he gonna swing? 7 to me? Okay. Might take that. Nah. No need. I need to take unnecessary hits, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play out our Sanji pudding here. Do our leader effect. And bam. Came back. Should be able to swing 6. And then it'll be 7-7, which is just insane amount of pressure on our opponent. You know what I'm saying? Turn 3. Swinging 6-7-7 is crazy. You would have thought we was Luffy. He's down to 4 cards in hand. Cool. So we're gonna protect our Brook if we can. Zoro we're not really worried about, but if he wants to swing, you know, that little amount into it, we will protect it. And we will 2K protect it again. Let's see what he wants to do with the Boa. Does he want to swing his Boa? Swinging his Boa, so I'm thinking he's probably got like a Jozu or another Boa. Let's have a Jozu. Bounces our Sanji pudding. That's unfortunate. But not the worst thing ever. We're on 8-9. Got our Sanji pudding again. Use our lead effect. Bam. We'll ramp. Game 1 back active. We're on 6-9 now. Probably swing 6-6 and then play out another Sanji pudding. That way he can't keep up with our, you know. He does get another Jozu or something, he can't keep up with us playing 2 of them out. You can only return 1, buddy. Maybe Gravity Blade would suck right there, you know what I'm saying? You better have it. Either you got it or you don't, you know what I'm saying? Swinging this blocker again, just disrespectful. We'll counter out for 2. Swinging 5, gonna let that go. Plays out another Jozu. Unfortunate. See what he does here. He's 8. I don't know why he swung 8, but I guess. Oh, we get lead Performer Disaster, which ramps us a card and draws a card, so we'll be on 10 down our next turn. Perfect. Alright, so we draw into the Luffy here. Oh, yeah. I did want to talk about this. I remember this now. So right here, I'm going to play out the Sanji pudding, right? I'm going to let this play out first, and then I'm gonna speak on it. We're going to come back and speak on it. Just know that me playing out that Sanji pudding was incorrect right here. And I'll tell you why in a minute. And yes, I did essentially play it out for 1 dime. But we're not, that's besides the point. We're gonna swing 7 here. Swing 7. Probably swing 7 at his board here. We'll probably go 7 or 8 in the Jozu. Leave 1 up for Gum Giant. I don't guess it mattered. It might not have been the instance I was talking about. Actually, it is. It wasn't. Oh, it's right here. Oh, yeah. Playing the Sanji pudding out here was incorrect. The last turn was fine, but right here was incorrect. You'll see why in a second. He has no blockers. Remember that. Between 7 he takes. Use lead effect. Bam. We ramp back up. But we did get another 6K Luffy, so I guess Yeah, it wasn't the worst play ever. Yeah, it wasn't terrible, I guess. Like, it was just a little minuscule thing I could have did different, but it wouldn't have mattered because I wouldn't have drew into the other 6-drop Luffy unless I did play the Sanji out. So I kind of had to play it out in that situation. But I was gonna say I could have got more attacks off if I didn't play the Sanji putting out. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So let me do some quick analyzing real quick. Okay. So it's 10 on turn. Oh shoot. Go back. Alright, so 10 on turn. Why are we not stopping? I swore it was paused. Swore it was paused, crew. Alright, anyway. So 10 on turn here. He's got 6 cards in hand. We swing 7 off top with our Sanji pudding, right? Alright, that's cool. That's cool. He takes that, right? Okay, he takes that 7K hit. Alright. So now we put 4 on. Put 4 on our Luffy here. Yeah, 4 on our Luffy. Probably could play our elite performance as of now. Put 4 on our Luffy here, swing 9. He counters out of that. Yeah, we're cooking. Yeah. Just ignore what I said. Just ignore what I said. I don't know what I was thinking. I had to play the Sanji out there because that would have made my leader effect. Yeah, that makes sense. I did it right. Yeah, play Sanji out so I can use my leader effect. It makes sense. I drew into another Luffy, which helped me, you know what I'm saying, even more. We played it perfectly, crew. You know, sometimes it's easy to overanalyze some shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But hey, you know what I'm saying? That's all the matches for today, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the video to run too long. You know what I mean? If you like content like this, make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. Hey, and until next time, man.